Manipur's fragile peace is shattered again. 3 people are killed in a Naga-dominated district. In fact, village volunteers are killed in a brutal attack inside bunkers. This as after 2 weeks of relative peace, violence hits Manipur again. The aftermath of the devastating rain in Himachal Pradesh, the Chief Minister says we will declare Himachal and the rain calamity a state disaster. He also seeks help from the centre. Our special report focuses on migrant labourers and their losses. And in poll-bound state of Madhya Pradesh, the Congress looks to repeat the Karnataka formula. The freebie promises, commission allegations, all in the BJP's in the Congress's agenda. In fact, the first list is out and campaign mode is on for the BJP. This as the state in charge for the Congress in Madhya Pradesh, the same as Karnataka, and so is the poll strategist. A massive drugs crisis in Jammu and Kashmir. Drugs funding terror in the valley. Our special report looks at drug smuggling from Pakistan and how that is a huge challenge. This, as the police say, drugs are a bigger problem than terrorism in Jammu and Kashmir. And India's moonshot, Chandrayaan-3, the Vikram lander completes the deboosting maneuver. The ISRO posts stunning images of the moon. The ISRO says that these images are taken from the lander's camera. Hello and welcome. You're watching NDTV. I'm Vedant Agarwal. Our top focus: after 2 weeks of relative peace, 3 people were killed in Manipur's Naga-dominated Ukhrul district. Heavy gunfire broke out between 2 communities in the Thowai village near Litan, killing 3 villagers in bunkers. Now, these were volunteers who were protecting the village, and this comes at a time when tribal groups have also threatened to reimpose a key national highway blockade. NDTV's Ratndeep Chaudhary reports on the fresh challenges for the government now that there's a fresh incident of violence in Manipur after 2 weeks of calm.
Fresh killings in Manipur after 2 weeks of peace. The site, Thowai village in the Ukhrul district, about 35 kilometers away from Imphal. The police said heavy gunfire broke out between 2 communities this morning, killing 3 villagers. The firing stopped only after security forces reached the area. Ukhrul is a Naga-dominated district in the hill region of Manipur, but Thowai village is near Litan, which is in the foothills, very close to the border with the valley region. Now in this area you have the Kuki villages, which are not very far from the Meitei villages, and the Nagas also live here. The concern is that if similar type of violence starts happening in the Naga dominated areas in future, then the crisis in Manipur might only become more complex. 2 weeks ago, 3 persons were killed in the Bishnupur district. The fresh violence has come even as 10 MLAs from the Kuki Zomi tribe have written this letter to Union Home Minister Amit Shah, alleging a selective blockade in the valley area dominated by the Meiteis, preventing essential items from reaching the hills. Tribal groups are now threatening a blockade of their own.
We've been leading from the front. The department has been working day and night to make sure somehow, whether through any circumstances, to make sure that the medicines and all the essential commodities reach at wherever it's needed.
The supply chain of essential commodities from Imphal valley towards the hill areas, particularly Kangpokpi, Churchandpur, Tingnopal and More, has been stalled by the Meitei mob led by the Mera Pairis. In view of this, the Kotus felt that this prescriptive policy to placate one community over other by the central government needs reconsideration.
Even as centre has claimed that the Manipur situation is improving, fresh challenges remain. In Guwahati, Ratndeep Chaudhary for NDTV.
And well, moving now to our other big focus, Himachal Pradesh is now finally beginning to pick up the pieces after the devastation caused by the heavy rain and landslides in the hill state. In fact, the Chief Minister has said that we will declare this calamity to be a state disaster, and the Chief Minister has also sought help from the centre. The Chief Minister says, I have asked the centre to declare it to be a national calamity. The Himachal death toll has crossed 70 and it has crossed 300 since the onset of the monsoon this year. On the ground, the rescue operations continue. Both the NDRF teams and the state rescue teams are on the spot, pulling out bodies after bodies, and in fact, houses are in danger. Many Shimla residents living in shelter homes and also in community centres. The big focus also now is how will the livelihood worries be allayed by the government, given the fact that for migrant labourers and daily wage workers, there's no work. And well, NDTV's Parimal Kumar brings us this ground report looking at how these migrant workers are actually struggling to survive and put two meals together.
फिलहाल हम शिमला के शिव मंदिर के पास हैं, जहां पर रिलीफ और रेस्क्यू ऑपरेशन को अंजाम दिया जा रहा है। आप देखिए, लगातार जब 15 अगस्त का वाकया हुआ है उसके बाद मंदिर का नामो निशान तो नहीं है, लेकिन उसी दिन से एनडीआरएफ हो, एसडीआरएफ हो, आर्मी हो या लोकल होमगार्ड के जवान हो, वो यहाँ पर कोशिश कर रहे हैं कि किसी तरीके से जो यहाँ पर जिन लोगों के दबे होने की आशंका है उनको तलाशा जा सके।
जी सर, झुग्गी था।
झुग्गी था?
हाँ, गिर गया।
आपका गिर गया?
जी।
तो बेघर?
जी सर, गिर गया। हम लोग बेघर हो गए तो यहाँ पे जो यहाँ के कमेटी मेंबर है वो बोले यहाँ पे रहो, पूरी सुविधा मिलेगा।
अब पता नहीं घर का कैसे जोड़ के फिर बनाएंगे,
तो बनने लायक है नहीं जिस हालत में।
आपका क्या हुआ, गिर गया या डेंजर में चला गया?
डेंजर में है सर।
डेंजर में है, गिरा नहीं?
नहीं, अभी गिरा नहीं है, डेंजर में है, दरारें है। अब वहाँ से यहाँ पर जो कमेटी के आदमी है वहाँ हमको यहाँ पर बोले कि से चलो, वहाँ पर हम बिस्तर देते हैं, वहीं पर खाना पीना सब वहीं पर मिलेगा, वहीं रहना है।
हम सर घर से बेघर हो गए। मैं जो बिल्डिंग में रहता वो गिर गया, सारा सामान भी बह गया। तो मैं यहाँ जा रहे थे ऊपर बस स्टैंड, तो बोले कि ये यहाँ आ जाओ सारे आदमी, मोहल्ला में हम बहुत दिन से रह रहे हैं इस मोहल्ले में।
चिंता तो है ही सर कि रात को मकान गिर जाए तो सारे लोग दब के मर जाएंगे, तो चिंता नहीं है। आए प्रदेश में कमाने के लिए, फिर इतना तो ज़्यादा ही दुख है।
हमारे आंखों के सामने ही वहाँ पर ना स्लेटर हाउस, पहले पेड़ गिरा, उसके बाद में स्लेटर हाउस गिरा, फिर उसके बाद में एक पेड़ गिरा। तो ये बहुत हमें भी डर है कि हम भी तो हमारा भी घर गिर सकता है, हमें भी डर है, इसलिए हम यहाँ पर आए हैं।
ऐसे में बताइए कि आपके आस पड़ोस के लोग भी क्या यहाँ से चले गए, काम धंधा नहीं मिला? और
नहीं मिला और चले गया। हाँ, काम का नजबल वजह से, रहने का दिक्कत से चला गया। मकान सब गिर रहा है, इसलिए बहुत दिक्कत है।
आदमी के जाने का सिलसिला अभी भी जारी है? अभी भी जाहिर है?
हाँ जी। एक्चुअली हम लोग यहाँ ना 20 साल से रहते हैं। 20 साल। अभी जुलाई अगस्त में ना मौसम खराब के कारण ना हम लोग का घर भी गिर गया। कृष्ण नगर में जो धारा था वो भी गिर गया। सरकार की तरफ से कुछ हेल्प हुआ है, 2500 मिला हम लोग को, बाकी मिलेगा नहीं मिला कोई विश्वास नहीं।
और लोग जो गए हैं गाँव घर लौट गए,
वो चले गए घर, कुछ चले गए।
कितना रहा होगा आपके आसपास में?
आसपास में कम से कम 50 बंदे गए हैं अभी।
50 बंदे। और जा भी रहे हैं?
जा भी रहे हैं। काम कुम नहीं हो रहा है इस वजह से, और चारों तरफ भूस्खलन आ रही है ना, उसकी वजह से काम कुम नहीं हो रहा।
रोजाना जब काम होता था तो 1000-1500 कमा लेते, लेकिन आज कोई डेट में तो ऐसा है कभी 1 राउंड लगता है, कभी 2 राउंड।
तो 1 राउंड 2 राउंड में कितना रुपया?
100-200
बस। तो आप देखिए सब पे असर है, आप लोगों पे भी
बहुत असर है। बहुत दिक्कत हो रही है हमें, यानी कि जो 800 रुपये इनका खर्चा है घोड़े का वो नहीं पूरा हो पा रहा था, हमने क्या खाना है।
So, well, the impact of climate change is clearly here. Are we prepared is the big question. But moving now to the big political headline. Well, after its electoral successes in Karnataka, the Congress is trying to use the same formula in Madhya Pradesh, where elections are due later this year. And this by offering freebies and also, again bringing up the issue of corruption charges like 50% commission against the government. Well, the party is determined to make a comeback in Madhya Pradesh, but the ruling BJP has also changed its strategy and is already in hyper-election mode even before the election dates have been announced. Anurag Dwari has this report. Now the Congress's 5 guarantees in Madhya Pradesh, clearly repeating the game plan that worked so well for them in Karnataka. As the first step, the Karnataka Congress in charge, Randeep Surjewala, is now in charge of Madhya Pradesh. Congress strategist in Karnataka, Sunil Kanugolu, has been given the job in MP. In Karnataka, the Congress accused the previous government of pocketing a 40% commission on each contract. In Madhya Pradesh, they will accuse the BJP of taking a 50% commission.
कुंभ मेले के अंदर वहाँ भ्रष्टाचार हुआ, सिंहस्थ मेला यहाँ हुआ, यहाँ भ्रष्टाचार हुआ, महाकाल के मंदिर का निर्माण हुआ, यहाँ भ्रष्टाचार हुआ. कहाँ भ्रष्टाचार नहीं किया लोगों ने? अगर सही पूछो तो कर्नाटक के मुख्यमंत्री मिस्टर 40% थे, तो मिस्टर 50% है.
मिस्टर बंटा ढार और मिस्टर करपनाथ जी, मध्य प्रदेश की जनता को आपने ये पत्र, झूठा पत्र जारी करके जो गुमराह करने का प्रयास किया है, इसका जवाब ही नहीं मिलेगा. इसका कड़ा जवाब मिलेगा और एक एक कार्यकर्ता इसका जवाब देगा और प्रियंका गांधी को भी इसका जवाब देना पड़ेगा.
The BJP has for the first time announced its candidates even before poll dates have been announced, putting up 39 names for MP.
भारतीय जनता पार्टी पूरी तरह से मैदान में है. युद्ध स्तर पर हमारी तैयारियां चल रही है. कांग्रेस कह रही थी कि 1 साल पहले उम्मीदवार घोषित करेंगे, 6 महीने पहले उम्मीदवार घोषित करेंगे, लेकिन भारतीय जनता पार्टी ने तो अपने उम्मीदवार के घोषित कर दिए. हमारे सेनापति अब मैदान में हैं.
Meetings are being held at the divisional level. 230 MLAs will come from Gujarat, Maharashtra, UP and Bihar from Friday. These MLAs will tour all 230 constituencies for 7 days. 1 day special training will be given to all the MLAs in Bhopal. They will compile reports on MLAs and aspirants. They will assess if there's factionalism in the party.
The Congress feels that the Karnataka results have proved that the BJP is not invincible. The challenge is to build on that sentiment, wherein the BJP is trying hard to offset the anti-incumbency. In Bhopal, with camera person Rizwan Khan and Anurag Dwari for NDTV.
And well, the newly appointed Congress party chief in Uttar Pradesh, Ajay Rai, has made 2 big claims, saying that Rahul Gandhi will definitely contest from Amethi in 2024. And well, on speculation regarding Priyanka Gandhi Vadra, he said she will contest from wherever she wants. If she wants to contest from Varanasi against Prime Minister Narendra Modi, every worker will work to ensure her victory.
बिल्कुल राहुल गांधी अमेठी से लड़ेंगे. अमेठी के लोग यहाँ हैं और जहाँ से प्रियंका गांधी जी की इच्छा बनारस अगर होगी, हमारा एक एक कार्यकर्ता उनके लिए जान लड़ा देगा. अब स्मृति ईरानी खुदे बौखला गई हैं. 13 रुपए किलो में चीनी दिलवा रही थी, दिलवा पाई? उनसे पूछिए. 13 रुपए किलो में हमारे लोग आए अमेठी के, उनसे पूछिए. कहा था कि 13 रुपया में आपको चीनी मिलेगा और कमल का बटन दबाइए, और 13 रुपए का चीनी कहाँ गया? जनता को जवाब दे. अरे 24 में दिखाई देगा और हर चुनाव आप देखिएगा कांग्रेस पार्टी का परचम लहराएंगे, आपसे वादा करते हैं.
And well, moving now to a special report from Jammu and Kashmir, which is facing a massive drug epidemic as drugs brought in from Pakistan are being used to fund terrorism. But with more and more addicts in the region, the police say this is a bigger challenge than terrorism. Right now, Nazir has this report.
खुद ही करते थे. 22-year-old auto driver from Jammu and Kashmir's Pulwama has finally overcome his drug addiction. 2 years of heroin addiction had shattered his life and his family. Now, after a year at Srinagar's de-addiction center, he is hoping to rebuild his life. He has bitter memories of young people, including children, being lured into taking drugs that came from across the border, feeding an epidemic in Kashmir.
तो आप कहते हैं आप ये छोटे बच्चों को फंसाते हैं, उनको ड्रग करवाते हैं. तो आप कितने पैसे कहाँ लाते थे जो आप हीरोइन खरीदते थे, फिर उसको इंजेक्टेबल
Drug smuggling from Pakistan has become a major challenge for the government here. The police say drug money is being used to fund terrorism in Kashmir. Despite a massive offensive against drug smuggling, the number of addicts is showing a massive increase. At this drug de-addiction center alone, doctors say over the last 5 years, the number of patients has gone up from 5 to more than 150 a day.
5-6 साल पहले हमारे पास जो पेशेंट्स आते थे वो 5 या 6 होते थे जी। अब क्या हुआ, अब हमें अलग से ओपीडी करनी पड़ रही है और हमारा जो पेशेंट लोड है, डेली पेशेंट लोड 150 to 170।
किस तरह के ड्रग्स इस्तेमाल कर रहे हैं?
ज़्यादातर जो हमारे पास पेशेंट्स आते हैं वो इंजेक्शन हेरोइन यूज़ करते हैं और
हेरोइन तो सबसे खतरनाक।
In the last 1 year, Jammu and Kashmir police have arrested more than 2,700 drug peddlers and filed 1,850 FIRs. Police say drugs are now a bigger challenge than terrorism.
आज मिलिटेंसी की चुनौती उतनी बड़ी नहीं है जितनी बड़ी चुनौती ड्रग्स की है। आज अगर संभले नहीं तो कल को बच्चे इस लायक होंगे नहीं।
The first sensational lead of drug money being routed to fund terrorism came in March 2021 after the NIA unearthed a drug syndicate in Kashmir. The investigation led to the arrest of a BSF officer posted near LOC. NIA found 91 lakh rupees at the house of a BSF officer in Samba district, which was allegedly meant to fund terrorists of Lashkar and Hizbul Mujahideen.
It is drug pandemic in Kashmir and problem is getting worse by the day. For the last 1 year, police have intensified their operations against drug trafficking and drug abuse in Kashmir as they believe that drugs coming from Pakistan are more serious challenge than militancy. In Srinagar, Nazir Masoodi for NDTV.
And news now from Assam. Veteran BJP leader and former Union Minister Rajan Gohain resigned as the chairman of Assam Food and Civil Supplies Corporation in protest against the delimitation of Nagaon Lok Sabha constituency in the state. In his resignation letter to Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sarma, Gohain also said the recent delimitation process has left the constituency unwinnable for BJP candidates in the future and has also put the people of the constituency under threat due to demographic change. Now, Gohain, who represented the parliamentary seat 4 times, said his discussions with Sarma regarding the delimitation exercise did not bring any positive outcome. And now, in a bizarre and tragic incident in Madhya Pradesh, a fight between pet dogs snowballed into a brawl between their owners and ended with 2 deaths in Indore on Thursday. In fact, Rajpal Singh Rajawat, the security guard at the bank and one of the dog owners, was so enraged that he opened fire on his neighbors from his balcony and, well, he killed 2 and injured 6 others in that shootout. In fact, the accused has been arrested and his weapon has been seized. And well, moving now to India's big moonshot, the latest in India's space odyssey. ISRO has successfully completed the deboosting maneuver with the Chandrayaan-3 Vikram lander, bringing it much tighter and much closer into the orbit around the moon. And this strategic positioning serves as a starting point for the anticipated soft landing next week on the 23rd of August. Now, ISRO also shared a video of the moon taken by the lander showing moon craters and the Earth in the background. So far so good as far as the Chandrayaan-3 mission is concerned. Welcome back. Here's what's trending. Superstar Rajnikant, whose latest Jailer is already a blockbuster, arrived in Lucknow on Friday and said he will watch the movie with Uttar Pradesh Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath. Well, Jailer is creating a storm both online and at the box office.
जी 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 पिक्चर देख रहा हूँ
उनके साथ पिक्चर देखेंगे
जी।
तो अभी कैसा सर लोगों का, क्योंकि बहुत अच्छा फैंस का वो पीछे से आ रहा है, फीडबैक भी बहुत बेहतरीन कलेक्शन गया है मूवी का।
सब भगवान की दुआ है।